हीरामंडी की तख्त हमारा था, हमारा है और हमेशा रहेगा, क्योंकि यहाँ की हुजूर हम हैं।
नादान है वो जो हीरामंडी की तवायफों को सिर्फ दिल बहलाने का जरिया समझते हैं
कि हम मोहब्बत में चल रहे थे और वो चाल चल रहे थे। तख्त उसी का होता है जिसका वक्त होता है, और ये तो वक्त ही तय करेगा कि कौन है और कौन रहेगा हुजूर। I waited 28 years for Sanjay to call me.
और हमने जब सोचा था कि आसिफ साहब के बाद क्या, या कमाल अमरोही के बाद क्या, या गुरुदत्त साहब के बाद क्या, राज कपूर साहब के बाद क्या, तो उसका जवाब सिर्फ एक ही है, संजय लीला भंसाली। I waited 28 years for Sanjay to call me. And it's been a pleasure. It was a pleasure back then. It is a pleasure and it's an honor to be working with that genius. And what can I say? Lot of hard work, lot of प्यार, मोहब्बत, बहुत सारी चीज़ें इसमें जुड़ी हुई हैं और हमने बहुत प्यार से ये बनाया है। आशा करते हैं कि आप सब लोग को ये पसंद आए।
We had rehearsed for the song which we were supposed to shoot over a span of 4 days. He had kept 4 days aside to shoot that particular song. I went on set, we shot till about 3 p.m. and then Sanjay sir just got up and decided, नहीं मुझे ये नहीं करना, मुझे कुछ और करना है. So I'm like, excuse me? And he decided to sit down and call the ADs one by one and make them dance to the song. And we just thought he's having a good time, you know, now he's just entertaining himself by doing all of this on set. And at 7 p.m. he says, okay, you know what? Do something like what this guy did over here, then get on the table and do that jungly dance which you're so good at doing anyway. तुम बहुत माहिर हो उसमें, तो तुम टेबल पे चढ़ के वो जंगली डांस करना अपना, देन इधर आके ये चेयर के साथ ये करना, वो लोग तुम्हारे हाथ पैर दबाएंगे, फिर तुम उठ के जाना और हुक स्टेप पकड़ लेना. So this is how that entire song was designed, and I was like, okay, so you're cut करके लोगे ना? And he set up the camera by then. He said, नहीं मैं ये one shot में कर रहा हूँ. I've been like, no, this cannot be happening. I've never done a one-take song in my entire career, and the first time that it was supposed to be happening was going to be for a Sanjay, Leela, Bhansali song. This cannot be happening to me. I needed to rehearse a couple of times before to be able to pull this off, but he was very confident. He was really encouraging. He believed in me that I could do it, and I think that's what really pushed me to go ahead and give it my absolute best shot, and it was okayed in the first take itself.
Bipojan is this really beautiful sort of amalgamation of vulnerability and extreme love that translates into tremendous courage and fearlessness for a larger purpose. And I am so inspired, so deeply inspired by her, and I hope I can live as honestly and as fearlessly as she does. So thank you Sanjay sir for Bipojan, and thank you for giving Bipojan to me and making her a part of my
जो भी कोई बॉम्बे आता है राजधानी एक्सप्रेस लेके, उसका एक सपना होता है कि संजय लीला भंसाली की फ्रेम में वो नजर आए. I feel like this show truly has potential to travel outside the borders of India, because in a sense, if you Google Bollywood extravaganza, the first name that pops up is the creator of the show. So I think this would be a great offering from India or the Indian subcontinent to the world. And I think that, because not because Monica's here, but few shows on Netflix that have traveled have been like Narcos and Squid Game. They've come from Korea and Mexico. So I think this is going to be one of those that travels outside India as an offering from India. And I think we should all feel really grateful to be a part of it.
Firstly, it's been a very long gap for me. It's been almost about 14 years to say the least. So I'm extremely grateful for this opportunity to work with this stellar cast. It was the perfect role for me. I felt after, at the age I'm in, to come back to the screen when you come with a certain amount of life experience, a certain amount of wisdom, and you can really contribute to the layers that Sanjay so clearly writes into all his characters. His characters are very intricate and very complex. And, there's nobody like him who writes characters. And he goes across the spectrum of human emotions, and he has this intuitive understanding of it. So it's daunting to work with him, but at the same time, when you see it all together, it just all makes sense.
इतिहास की आप बात कर रहे हैं और जिस घड़ी की बात कर रहे हैं, वहाँ एक बड़ा ही जुनूनी दौर था उस वक्त, जो फ्रीडम स्ट्रगल के वक्त, और लोग लड़ाइयाँ लड़ रहे थे, लेकिन उस दुनिया के अंदर भी कई सारी दुनियाएं छिपी हुई थी। और उस एक दुनिया का नाम था हीरा मंडी। और हीरा मंडी में जो जज्बात हैं लोगों के और जो हालात हैं लोगों के, वो शायद कभी इससे पहले देखने को नहीं मिले। और चूंकि समाज की परिस्थितियां ऐसी थी, उसकी वजह से उसका असर भी सारे किरदारों पे पड़ा। तो जब आप कहते हैं कि एक ऐसी कहानी हुई, देयर इज लव, देयर इज रिवेंज, देयर इज डिसीट, देयर इज मैशिनेशन, देयर इज इविल प्लॉटिंग, स्कीमिंग, ये सारा कुछ है, पर इस सब का आधार है प्यार, मोहब्बत, जो अब शायद देखने को नहीं मिलती और महसूस करने को नहीं मिलती। तो हीरा मंडी अपने आप में एक, जैसा मैंने कहा, कि एक नायाब तोहफा है हम सब के लिए और दर्शकों के लिए भी।
I don't think संजय सर के सेट पे आप कभी भी अध्ययन कर सकते हैं। I think by the time आप अध्ययन करके आते हैं, वो सीन बदल देते हैं, वो चीज़ें बदल देते हैं। तो I think that is absolutely exciting for an actor, because वो क्या चाहते हैं आपसे, वो क्या नुआंस चाहते हैं, आपको कभी पता नहीं चलेगा। और मैं अपने आप को बहुत खुशकिस्मत मानता हूँ कि हर एक्टर का सपना होता है कि संजय सर के साथ काम करे। तो मैं एक किरदार नहीं, 2 किरदार निभा रहा हूँ इस शो में, पिवटल किरदार। जुल्फिकार का यंगर वर्जन भी मैं प्ले कर रहा हूँ इसमें। तो I'm absolutely thrilled to be a part of the show. So I'll be indebted to संजय सर honestly। छोटी सी बात कहना चाहता हूँ, जब बहुत लोगों ने मेरे लिए अपने करियर के दरवाजे नहीं खोले, तो सर ने मेरे लिए वो दरवाज़ा खोला।
To play Malika Jan, it was really way different than I have ever touched. And I can only say this, that it was only possible because there was a genius behind the camera, and who directs each of us so minutely, so much in detail, that we as an actor, we just look so good on the screen. We don't know what we've done, and he takes out that thing from us. And I've always been a director's actor, and I think cinema is the director's medium. But of course, having said that, we all have to be that extra on Bhansali's set.
All I have to do, I have been trying to prove time and again कि मैं अच्छी actor हुआ ही। No, but I've been given some wonderful opportunities. I can't entirely put the pin on one particular thing. It could be the choice of films, it could be different makers that I've worked with, but I truly believe I've learned something from every experience that I've had professionally, and which is what has made me the actor I am today. and worthy enough of being a part of Sanjay sir's world. And with this, I feel it's every actor's dream. हर actor की एक भूख होती है कि एक director उन्हें एक अलग नज़रिए से देखे, उस नज़रिए से देखे जिस नज़रिए से किसी ने नहीं देखा है उन्हें. And Sanjay sir has done exactly just that. It happened to me a little, very recently actually with The Hard as well, where Reema Karti pictured me in a way that nobody had ever seen me before. So it's my actual mission now that I work with directors who look at me and project me in a way that no one has seen me before. I want to do powerful roles. I want to do roles that are very strong female characters and project women very, very powerfully on screen. And that has been actually my agenda for the last few years.
You know, definitely when I was younger and when I did Saudagar, I was very different. And with years and with many experiences that you have, you evolve and you hope to evolve. Yeah. So, yeah, I mean, and being away from the industry also, to me, it has kind of helped me to look at life in a different ways, because as an actor, we see ourselves in a different way, we see the world in a different way, because the spotlight is always on us. But when you are no longer on the center of the attention and you're on the periphery of the attention, you actually, I think that's a great spiritual experience, that great awareness that happens, that, you know. So for me, it was an enriching experience to be an actor as well as when I was away from it. So both were important to me.